Good afternoon, Star Brothers and Sisters. It's a beautiful day out today. Got a little chill in the air, and I just got done with therapy, and a little sweaty here today. I really was debating doing a video, but I feel like it's really important today to get one out. These messages, I kind of go back and forth with being on YouTube because I'm a very private person, and but at the same time, when I feel like I need to get out messages, you know, I'm gonna get them out. So I know we're all going through a lot right now. This is the biggest time in the history since man has been on earth that we have ever gone through. Got some geese back there. That man has ever gone through. We have gone through a lot, humans. But what we're seeing right now is thousands and thousands of years of indoctrination and brainwashing. That's what it looks like. Because a lot of people ask me, why are the humans not getting it? Why are the humans so dumbed down? Why are they clueless? Why are they asleep? And I don't like to call people dumb, but there's definitely, some brainwashing and indoctrination that's been going on through either politics, religion, whatever social constructs that we belong to. And a lot of us have awakened up to that. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I have always questioned since I was a little girl. I was raised as a Christian, and I didn't understand half of what was in the Bible. Like, why did we have to feel like we were going to burn in hell if we didn't believe that Jesus Christ was the Son of God? And, all these different things that they would talk about in church and at home and in the Bible. And it just felt kind of like, okay, well, this doesn't feel quite warm and fuzzy, all warm and fuzzy. Some of it did. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, it's huge. So this is the biggest day today, and you're probably wondering what it is. It's the year of the Firehorse. Today is the first day of the Firehorse, and we have just left. Yesterday is the year of the snake, which was the shedding of the snake, the shedding of our old ways, the shedding of the old ways, the old constructs, the old ways that we have been following and doing for centuries, through either religion, through our communities, through our cultures, through however we're doing it. And we've been brainwashed, we've been lied to, we've been indoctrinated into our schools, in our churches, governments, and we put our belief into them, and we trusted them, and they have pretty much all failed us. At least I feel like that. And so many of us do. So here I am. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about today is the year of the Firehorse. So the shedding of the snake was all about revealing, shedding, getting rid of, which me personally, I got rid of a lot of toxic things in my life. I've done huge awakenings since in the last couple of years, since I acquired, some chronic illnesses that I have to take care of. And I fight for my health every day and my soul. And I work on that, I work on my health. I work on my spirit. And I do shadow work, which is looking within yourself, looking in the mirror and saying, hey, you know what? I need to do some work on myself. I need to realize that maybe I wasn't the best person, but I'm learning from my mistakes. And I'm seeing that, and then I'm going to correct it and not try and make those same mistakes again, and be nice to people and have integrity, and mirror back what you want, especially to our children. We need to show our children what we want out of life, what we want to be, what we want others to be, and how we want people to treat us, and so on and so forth. So I had no idea how important this was until I had to go through my journey and so much toxic relationships and making bad choices and staying in toxic relationships for too long with certain people that I thank. And I just wanted to, as I have this opportunity right now, if any of them are watching this, which I have no idea if they are or not, to thank these people. And I thank you personally for helping me to grow and become a much more awake and a better person to other people, and becoming more aware, and to use a lot more discernment when I go forward in new relationships with people, whether it be friendships, love interests, or family members, especially our loved ones. We've got to be extra careful how we treat each other, because our children, our parents, our brothers and sisters, you know, our best friends, all of these people should be treated to the utmost respect and dignity and integrity and all of those beautiful things. And love, of course, is the core of it all. So today is also an eclipse with the Firehorse. So the Firehorse, I just want to explain to you, is all about, now that we've shed the old ways of doing things, the brainwashing, the indoctrination, all of that has been exposed, right? We see all of what hasn't been working for us. The masks are all ripped off. It's been revealed. The age of narcissism is gone. If anyone decides they want to do toxic and they want to be a narcissist, well, bye-bye. I don't have time for that. You've been exposed. We're not doing that anymore. There's no more time for negative energy, toxic people, liars, deceivers, manipulators. Definitely not pedophiles and anyone who is doing anything that's harming other people. And there's no more tolerance for that. So we are now running in with the horse on fire. And I felt Dragon Spirit yesterday coming in, and for once the skies were crystal clear blue when Dragon Spirit came in yesterday. And I thank Dragon Spirit for clearing the skies. Today they're, as you can see, well, let me turn this, you could probably see up there. There's a lot of chemtrails back there. Oh, there was so many this morning. And pretty much yesterday, it was great. There was no, our skies were crystal blue. And you'll have to forgive me. I have a lot of brain fog, so I have to kind of regroup when I'm talking. So I'm struggling here, but I'm trying to get it all in. So we are no longer tolerating any kind of abuse, whether it be on a personal level or on a global level. And this is the first day of the start of a revolution. So I just want to say, as many of us, we all need to band together now, and in love, and as a community as a whole. Whether you're a Buddha, whether you're a Christian, whether you're an indigenous person or a pagan, we can all work together. It's called unity consciousness. And all of what we're praying to is God. And there isn't a different God. It's all the same God, because we are all a part of God. You are God. I am God. The birds are God. The sky is God. The earth is God. The planets are God. The universe is God. All of this combined into one unity consciousness is God as a whole unit. So if we work together as a whole, we can wipe out all of this darkness and we can get back to the light. And that's what the earth is doing right now. The universe is purging, and God's army is here. I thought I had done a video on that, but I did not see one on my YouTube channel. But on 12/21/2020, God's army came here. It was called the Great Awakening, and called upon what the Bible says is 144,000, and in the spiritual community is 144,000. What I thought was a number of light workers is actually, what somebody told me the other day, is a frequency, which makes much more sense, because I was thinking to myself, and people have told me that I am a part of this 144,000, which I'm not sure if I am or not. I feel like I am. I don't put a label on myself, but I know I always had a strong calling to help here. And I would see humans when I was 5 years old up until about 13, 14, crawling on the ground like ants, and I never understood that, which I found out later on is called remote viewing, which some of you know what remote viewing is. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'm not going to get into that right now, but so I understood later on why I was seeing humans crawling on the ground, because I never felt like I was part of this earth, and I never felt, I was very disconnected from it. And I, as a child, moved from school to school, town to town, state to state, never staying in the same place for more than a year or two, and it sucked. And every time I would make friends, I would have to move and get made fun of in schools, and always fighting for my rights as a kid, you know, against bullies. There was a lot of those, and I would fight against bullies against my friends, who most of them were all down and outs, and we call ourselves the freaks, the geeks, the weirdos, and those guys were getting made fun of. So I would protect them, stand up for them, and that was just me, and I still am like that to this day. I just try and do it in a less, let's just say, aggressive way, and more spiritually sound, zen, but you know, being firm in myself. Heron Spirit has taught me a lot about that. We can be graceful, but we can put our foot down and use discernment, and we can put down boundaries. And boundaries are very important, because people will take advantage of you, walk all over you if you let them, because they're attracted to our light like narcissists. They want to snub that light out until you have no more light left. And that's not going to happen anymore. I've learned my lessons. So we are now in the Firehorse year, and we are now rising up. So everybody, please rise up and band together, whatever religion you are, or if you're not having a religion, that's fine. It doesn't matter. This is unity consciousness. This is the revolution of the evolution of consciousness, is what we're doing now. And that's where we're at. So we are no longer doing and serving matrix type behavior, 3D matrix, which is the stuff that's going on right in front of you. We need to raise our vibration. We need to be mindful. We need to use discernment. We need to be loving and caring and concerned about our fellow man and woman, and get back to that, you know, and really love each other, and this earth as well, and the animals, all of it, all of us. And I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking to some of you. If you would like to leave a comment underneath, or you want to reach out to me about anything, I'm always looking forward to meeting new people and having discussions. And of course, anything that has to do with the revolution of the evolution of consciousness, and what we're doing here on Earth now. We are no longer entertaining any more of the old age toxic behavior that has been going on for thousands of years. And I wish you guys a beautiful day. All right, peace.